two of the biggest names in hip-hop collided in a case that shocked the world. Megan Thee Stallion, a rising southern rap queen, and Tory Lanez, the Canadian hitmaker with a story of his own. This is not just a story about a shooting, this is about crime in the music industry. Let's break it all down. Megan Jovan Ruth Pete, known to the world as Megan Thee Stallion, was born on February 15, 1995, in San Antonio, Texas, but raised in Houston. Her mother, Holly Thomas, was a rapper herself under the name Hollywood, and played a huge role in Megan's career before passing away in 2019. Megan rose to fame with viral freestyles and her confident, which had unapologetically Southern flow. By 2019, songs like Hot Girl Summer and Big Ol' Freak had cemented her as a breakout artist. She later won multiple Grammy Awards, including Best New Artist in 2021. But behind the success was a young woman navigating immense personal loss and industry pressure. Tory Lanez, his real name Daystar Shemuel Schwa Peterson, was born on July 27, 1992, in Brampton, Ontario, Canada, had a turbulent upbringing. His mother died when he was just 11, and his father, a missionary preacher, moved the family around frequently. This instability led to Tory living on his own by the age of 15. Musically, Tory gained traction through mixtapes and YouTube. By 2015, tracks like Say It and later Love put him on the map. His 2020 album, Daystar, was commercially successful but became controversial due to its lyrical references to the shooting case. He was known for his versatility rapping, singing, and even producing. On July 12, 2020, Megan, Tory, and Megan's friend Kelsey Harris left a party at Kylie Jenner's house in the Hollywood Hills. What started as a fun night turned violent. An argument broke out in an SUV. Megan exited the vehicle, and according to her and multiple witnesses, Tory fired a gun at her feet.
Wait. No, it didn't. No?
They shot out of the car?
Well, the windows were open, that's why it sounded like either way. Yeah, I didn't.
No, they were on my side. The girl opened the door, two girls fighting, and then they shot.
Okay.
She got out of the car and crawled over.
The doors of the Escalade open, and the girl come out and pull open the passenger door and started screaming and yelling at somebody in the car.
So the girl who came out of the passenger, you're talking about the front passenger?
No, the rear.
The rear passenger. So the girl comes out of the rear passenger and she goes to the front passenger?
Yes.
And she opens up the car door?
Yes.
And then what happens?
They're screaming and shouting at each other and they start fighting.
The two girls?
Yeah, I can see one like feet coming out trying to kick her and the other one's fighting, and then the passenger gets out.
So the girl who does the punching and the kicking is the girl that comes out of the back passenger?
The front. Can we stop there? Because I don't want to. I'll tell you, and then I want to go. My son's on his own.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't want
and it's loud with the cars.
And I don't really want to. So basically, the car stopped. The girl in the back got out, started screaming and shouting, ripped the door, pulled the door open, but pulled it so sort of viciously. That's why I presume the driver got out. She starts screaming. She starts hitting the girl. The girl on the side, her feet come out. She starts to kick the girl away. On passenger, they get out. They start fighting here. They start fighting. The driver comes round and tries to sort of break it up. It gets a bit more violent. And between them, the girl then climbs back into the front driver passenger seat.
Where's the shorter black guy?
He's in the back.
He's in the back of the car? Okay.
The gun. Then the girl shoots it. So the driver's door's open.
You're seeing the girl shoot?
Can I help you?
Yes. I have an appointment at 3.
I think, is it this house?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see what appears to be the girl standing here and shooting into the car. That's what it looked like to me. But it was dark, and I'm above, so. But then the guy gets out.
She was taken to the hospital with bullet fragments in her feet. Tory was arrested that night for possession of a firearm, but the public didn't know the full story yet. Initially, Megan didn't name Tory as the shooter. But as online speculation grew and some accused her of lying, she went on Instagram Live and confirmed, "Yes, Tory shot me." This revelation ignited a firestorm online. Megan received an outpouring of support but also intense harassment and accusations of clout chasing. In October 2020, Tory Lanez was officially charged with 3 felonies: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and grossly negligent discharge of a firearm. His trial began in late 2022. Megan took the stand and gave an emotional testimony. Kelsey Harris, who was once close to Megan, also testified, though her statements appeared inconsistent. Despite the courtroom drama, a jury found Tory guilty on all charges in December 2022. In August 2023, Tory was sentenced to 10 years in prison. The judge denied his request for probation or a shorter term. He was later transferred to the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi. The verdict divided fans and artists alike. Some, like Iggy Azalea and others, submitted letters asking for leniency. Megan did not attend the sentencing, but submitted a powerful written statement describing how the shooting had shattered her spirit. In May 2025, shocking news emerged: Tory Lanez had been stabbed 14 times by another inmate. Reports said he suffered 2 collapsed lungs and was in critical condition. He survived after emergency surgery and is now recovering in a secure hospital unit. After the stabbing, rapper Drake and other public figures called on California Governor Gavin Newsom to pardon Lanez, arguing there was prosecutorial misconduct and new evidence. A Change.org petition supporting the pardon quickly gained over 268,000 signatures. Megan issued a strong response. "This man shot me. He was convicted. Stop gaslighting me." She highlighted the ongoing trauma and harassment she faces even after a guilty verdict.
Standing on the thing that you could stand on?
Like a step rail or
Yeah.
something of the car? Because it was an SUV, that the car
Right.
you guys were in, right?
Mhm.
So as the door is open and he's
It's like
kind
he
of
has to have like 1 foot inside of the car.
Yeah.
And he's like shooting over the door.
over the door, and
Mhm.
he's leaning over. And then when he's shooting over the door, you have a clear line of sight,
See it.
and
It's
you
Tory,
see it's
yes.
Tory, and he's holding the gun shooting.
Megan has since focused on music, advocacy, and mental health healing while still facing public scrutiny many believe is deeply unfair. Even behind bars, Tory Lanez released a new album in March 2025 titled Peterson. It was reportedly recorded using remote AI-enhanced tools and includes features from family members and outside collaborators. Some hailed it as a powerful creative expression. Others criticized it, saying it attempted to shift focus from his actions. As debates continue and calls for pardons grow louder, one truth remains: a jury found him guilty. Megan was shot. And both lives once intersecting through music will never be the same again. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more in-depth crime and culture breakdowns.